evening, everybody.
What's up? What's up?
See, we got a cast of characters up here already. Good evening, everybody. Welcome. See, we got a cast of characters up here already.
Someone's got an echo going on, or got the stream playing.
Not me.
I think I do. Hold on here. Shouldn't be. Yep. There we go. I shut that down and it came back.
Good evening and welcome to the comedy night.
Yeah, well, there you go. See, we're off to a great start. Hey, how's everybody doing tonight? Let's see who we got there. The Big Ben. What's up?
We hope you will.
What's up, Ben?
What's happening?
We hope you will join the comedy panel for the cheeses.
That's right. That's right.
Hey Ben, you missed my live this morning, brother. Thanks.
Yep, and this is for first time we put the link up there. If you want to come up here and cut up, you go ahead and start it out. So I figure I'll throw the first shot out there, ladies and gents. What is it that lesbians and dogs have in common?
I don't know, Jason. Tell us.
They both have wet noses.
Oh boy.
No worries, no Ben, no worries. But it's on my channel, Ben. You can catch it, so watch it.
Yeah. Only thing we ask tonight is no hate jokes, no racial jokes, no nothing that's completely tasteless.
Oh, there goes my idea.
I have a question.
Hey, for those of you wondering, we are not.
I ain't promising anything in that department.
Jason, I have a question for you.
What's up, Kyle? Go ahead, Derek.
You said no hate jokes, no blah 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 jokes, but what can I twerk?
Oh Jesus!
I don't think anyone's hating for twerking. I think if you want to twerk and that's your jokey thing, go for it, dude. I'm sure we'll all get a giggle out of it.
How about if I go grab my pink tutu and my pom poms and
Let's go. Here we go, Derek.
This went from comedy to an optometrist visit real quick, folks. Welcome to the
Wait a minute.
What up, peeps?
Whoa.
Hey, Kyle.
Well,
Hi, Doris.
well. What
There's
What's
is
up,
good?
Doc?
What is good, people?
Derek, you know what? I tell you what. I would call that vaudeville for tonight. How about that?
Hey,
I could take my shirt off and really make the women go, oh my god.
Yeah,
we would be
this is
going,
comedy.
oh my
Not
God,
will put you in therapy. So, because I'm going to
Put
say
us all in
you
therapy.
notice I am covered.
Okay,
There's a reason.
Derek. Doris says to wait until after she's done eating, please.
I'll give her something. Never mind. I was gonna say something, but it was gonna be I was gonna say I'll give her something to eat on, but never mind.
Derek.
Hugs, Mandy.
You're gonna go
Comedy
that route.
hour, but still.
All right, you're gonna go that route. Then I'm gonna have to fire the second bomb of the evening. So, word has it,
Country, if you can find that video I sent you and play it, you'll understand why I now affectionately refer to Derek as side hoe number 4. This is just further proof.
Oh, geez.
I just like chickens.
Well, word has it, recent news that Harley Davidson, the inventor of the Harley Davidson, died.
Oh God, this is actually a good one, guys.
And St. Peter meets him at the pearly gates and says, Mr. Davidson, you had such a great life. We're going to extend to you a very rare gift for your first day in heaven. For your first day in heaven, you can spend it with whoever you want to spend it with. Do you have any ideas who that might be? And Mr. Davidson thought for a minute and he said, I think I want to spend it with God. So St. Peter says, done, not a problem. Takes him over, introduces him to God. They go off and sit for a while. And after they've sat and made small talk for a while, Mr. Davidson looks at him and goes, God, I don't mean to be, kind of a downer on this, but I have some complaints and concerns about your greatest invention, woman. And God says, "Oh, do tell." So Davidson looks at him and goes, "Well, the first thing, your front end protrusions are completely and totally random and uneven. Number two, it chatters away incessantly at high speeds. Number three, the back end is soft and it wobbles a lot. Number four, you've got the intake way, way, way too close to the exhaust. And number five, the maintenance costs on it are just insane." God says, "Really? All right, well, hold on." Walks over and plugs into his celestial computer, and it hums for a little bit and then spits out a page, and he comes back over and he looks and says, "Well, Mr. Davidson, there may be some truth to what you're saying, but according to my statistics here, there are more men riding my invention than yours."
That's
The light
savage.
bulb just went off
That's
for Dan.
so savage.
Yeah, it took me a minute too.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Donna.
That's
Holy.
that's almost as good as that's almost as good as why are the holes so close together? Anybody?
Uh-huh.
Oh, I can come up with a couple of
So
them.
you can hold them just like a 6-pack.
I was going to say so you can pick them
I
up
was
like
thinking
a
of
bowling
bowling ball.
But
The other one is so you can pick them up like a bowling ball.
Sam.
Laura.
Oof.
The
Just
other
out of
thing-
curiosity, Jason, did you steal the first one about the lesbians from Haley and Kendra?
hello, Donna.
I heard it, dude. You'd be amazed at how many of those come through on the Facebook Reels. So,
Right.
do I grab some of those? Oh hell yeah! They
Absolutely.
actually make people laugh. So it's kind of like why did a woman, or why did God have women's vajayjays running this way instead of sideways? And so when they go down the slide, they don't go.
Yeah.
Right, Laura?
Oh, ew, that's
It was
nasty.
And to
Laura
even
and I had the same reaction to that one.
and to even it up, just so that the women don't think we're picking on them. Do you know what that useless piece of meat is that's attached to a woman's vajayjay?
Clitoris?
No, a man.
Damn.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Damn.
There you go, ladies. I've vindicated you a little bit. So
Yeah, no shit. Eh?
Well, you do realize the men they're born and then they spend the rest of their lives trying to get back in.
yeah, 9 months trying to get out, and the rest of their
Oh,
lives.
hell, here we go. But you're speaking the truth, Misty, so it's all good.
Yeah.
Hey, ain't nothing wrong with a little truth. So, and I'll even throw one out about the great state that I live in. Do you know why they call it a toothbrush?
Oh, God.
Because if it was invented anywhere else, it'd be called a teeth brush.
I thought that one was for Alabama. What the hell, man?
I don't even get it. I don't get it.
Oh, hell. Wrong one.
Hi, Donna.
Purple.
Hi, Lori. Hi, Sam. Hi, Doris.
Here.
Doris, you stick it in the pool filter. You're
Crash
I
with
didn't see
purple.
Lori. She's not here.
I meant to say crash with purple. Sorry.
Laura.
It was a little chaotic here. My friend was just here getting a pack of smokes from me, and he had to tune my guitar. So
And I did I
Oh
see
yeah,
all
your
the
guitar's
freaking
not
nipple?
hanging on the wall.
it's over here. It's over here.
Oh.
Yep.
So I told him to be quiet tuning my guitar because I didn't want Jason to get no stupid little copyright infringement, even though he was here tuning my guitar. So
Dude, hey, you know what? We've had several instances between Chris and I here recently where we've got tagged or bagged by somebody. So somebody's out there. Funny thing was, we showed on Chris's panel. What was it, last Friday, Thursday, something like that? The cows versus chicken fight. Everybody got a blast out of it.
Yeah.
Chris got a copyright strike from some idiot group. You would have thought it would have come from Chick-fil-A. Nope. Came from some dumbass group that said that they had rights to the video.
Hello, Elaine.
Number one, it wasn't
Hello,
anywhere
Elaine.
in
How you
any
doing?
form under any search on their channel. Number two, there were 4 other channels that had the exact same video up showing. So yeah,
You know,
it's amazing.
I get copyrights from
Uh-oh.
little
There you go. Big
bands,
Ben checking in here.
you know, but the big bands I don't get them from. So go figure.
No, they both suck. Yeah.
True.
Nice one, Ben. Nice one.
Totally true.
Mhm.
That's so
And hello, Elaine.
I got a Jason. I got a kick out of that video. Seeing chickens and
Amanda, no.
Oh, it was hysterical. Everybody got a good laugh out of it, man. I have no idea what the hell happened.
Yankee
Ben's
Kyle.
got a joke down there in chat.
Oh, wait a minute. Let me-
Yo, Eric, what's happening, boss?
I can't hear you, Kyle, because you sound like fucking a robot.
Well, that or that he's gargling. Hey, Juan, what's happening?
What's up,
I
Juan?
put up Ben's one, hun. Yeah.
I want.
Jason, I probably got 2 more new guys coming in
Oh, cool.
for you. Yeah.
Oh wow, Donna.
Uh-oh.
At least I got
Now you
something
can-
hurt down my. Oh, for fuck's sakes!
I think that was kind of the idea, Derek.
I can't believe I read that out loud.
I didn't hear what he
Yep.
said.
Holy
Yeah.
cow, can you hear me
Read
now?
Donna's comment.
Jace, Sam
Yep.
needs a blue.
Who done what?
Sam needs to be blue again.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
Sam's always blue. He's like a Smurf.
I keep
Oh,
noticing that
goodness.
YouTube is taking wrenches away from people.
Sam is
Uh-oh.
like Sam is like Papa Smurf.
Yeah, I don't want to know about that.
Oh wow, Jay, you're up to 88 people.
Woo!
I don't want to be
That
blue.
was- Hey, share it out, everybody. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, we're off Kyle. Okay. Kyle, where'd you go? Get back here. I know he's had some problem.
Oh, you meant to scope, Donna. I'm sorry. I thought you meant something else down your throat. Fuck.
What, Sam? You don't want to join the Smurf Club?
Little boy blue. Oh, speaking of, you know who I heard is coming back to the comedy scene on doing stand up? The
Who?
Dice Man. The Dice Man.
Oh, God.
Oh, shit. What's up, Chris?
Hey, Chris.
Hi, Chris.
Chris up here. Mr. Joke Man.
Hickory Dickory Dock.
And Eric, to follow up on you, yeah, little boy blue. He needed the money.
Yeah. Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of
Love some
water.
Andrew Dice Clay right there.
Yeah, buddy.
What was that Jack and Jill joke he
Yeah,
did?
you know, Hickory Dickory Dock and all of that.
That's right. The clock struck 2. I shot my goo and dumped her on the next block. Hey!
Hey. What was that? What was that Jack and Jill up the hill joke he did?
Jack and Jill went up the hill to fetch a pail of water. No, with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50. Yeah, Jack and Jill went up the hill each with $1.25. Jill came down with $2.50.
Yeah. Little Miss Muppet sat in her cupboard eating her curds and whey. Along came a spider, sat down beside her, and said, "What's in the bowl?" Yeah, I'm not going to say the rest.
Yeah.
Morris, you never liked the Dice Man? Come on,
Oh yeah, Doris. I love you, but I cannot do Sam. I cannot scream like that. I tried it once.
Chris has
Uh-oh.
got one.
Chris has got one. Here we go, folks. All
I can totally
everybody,
tell I'm
why
not
don't
used to
people
being a,
skydive? Go ahead, Chris.
I can totally tell I'm not used to being a guest in StreamYard. I tried to click on a comment to highlight it. I'm like, oh shit, it's not my show.
You know what comedian I liked too was Eddie Murphy and Richard Pryor.
Eddie Murphy was hilarious. Is hilarious, I should say.
Yeah. There you
I
go.
only saw a comedy thing once, and that was Jeff Dunham.
Hmm.
I went and saw him. He was funny.
Oh, I've seen him a couple times live. My face hurt right here for like a day and a half, 2 days.
What about Jeff? What about Jeff
Okay.
Foxworth? What
I'd
about
like
Jeff?
to see him.
Hold on, guys. This is just to put Christmas back together because this is actually funny. Hey, everybody, why do people skydive? The answer, because it scares the shit out of the dog.
I don't get that.
Blind people seeing eye dog.
Oh, jeez. Phew.
Welcome back, Laura. Where have you been?
Somebody,
I don't know.
No, she needs her drink.
I was just saying, somebody go get my buddy her 5-hour energy. Bang bang, monster, whatever it is.
You know who else was funny? Was
Well, I'll tell you right now is Fluffy is Gabriel Iglesias is still a laugh riot and a half.
yeah.
So, and if you look at YouTube and you get the chance and you haven't checked it out at all, check out Dry Bar Comedy. They got a lot of good folks up there.
Love you, Chris.
You know, it
Even
helps
if
if
I
I'm
don't
not
get
muted.
And Derek doing his
Yeah, that
best
tends to
Johnny
help.
Bravo. I can't unsee that.
What did I miss? I feel like slapping myself to wake up.
I want to be spanked. Never mind.
Whoa.
Wow.
Whoa, Derek.
Yeah,
Bring it out the
Derek.
gym.
Amanda, that sounds like diabetes waiting to happen.
Dunkaroo.
All right, I have no
Dunkaroos.
idea.
I remember those.
Yeah, Ben, there you go. How do you make a hormone? Don't pay her.
Hey, do they still sell the cheese and crackers in the little packages where you?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Well, if you guys think what Amanda is eating is bad, you guys know the icing you can buy at the dollar store that comes in the plastic container.
Yeah.
I can eat 2 or 3 of them in one night. Just as it.
Ew,
Ugh.
gross. That's terrible. Ugh.
Wash it down with a carton of chocolate milk.
That's funny you say that,
Amen.
Derek. Jason came across a recipe for angel food cake
Oh,
that you make French toast out of it.
Yeah, we'll do a little verbal food porn. Somebody sent me a quick video
a quickie.
showing loads of angel food cake. You know, kind of like you do a pound cake.
Okay.
And you cut it up as thick loaves. Whip up an egg, a little bit of milk or heavy whipping cream, and cinnamon. You don't need vanilla in it. And normally you soak your bread in the egg to make French toast. You don't need to do it with this, with the cake. You just dip it in both sides, and then do your French toast that way off of angel food cake instead of off of bread.
I don't know.
Sounds really good.
I love
Yeah,
rum
it does.
cake.
Nothing Dr. Philly's. Oh, cheddar bread.
Yep.
Yeah, I've made cheddar bread. You need a lot of cheddar and clumps of it because if you make it just mixed in the dough, it's not as good.
Cheesecake is good. Oh, hey,
I like
cheesecake.
big huge chunks of
Cheesecake,
cheddar. In it.
Cheesecake is rehoming herself, guys.
Uh-oh.
What?
Yeah, we'll adopt you.
Oh,
I love
Cheesecake?
I can
Now,
eat
refresh my memory. Cheesecake, you're down in Texas, right?
Yes, she is.
What in the hell are you doing leaving the great state of Texas?
I can eat a whole thing of cheesecake. I can eat a whole thing of cheesecake. I love cheesecake.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. We get the
I don't like
variety
eating
one.
it, but I don't mind making it.
Yep. We
I've
get
never
the
made it.
variety one up here.
Dan's looking at me going, "You got to get in shape, Derek." Yeah, I know I got to get in shape, Dan.
don't we
wait,
all?
wait,
You should have
hold
seen
on.
me trying to walk.
Time
Oh my
out.
gosh.
Time out. Wait a minute. Let me remind everybody that as I told my doctor, round is a shape. It's the original shape.
Dan's got something in his mouth. What the fuck is he chewing on?
He's gonna choke on it any second now.
I'll give him something to choke on.
Derek.
The funny thing is Derek goes, he's got something in his mouth, and if you look, the look on his face is one where he's not impressed.
Dan, I joke because I love you. You know that, man. How long have you known me? Too long, right?
You
Look.
guys.
I
It's
can't
not
help
about
it.
the jokes you read or the jokes you tell. It's about the jokes you see. Have you looked at this mug lately?
Yes, I have, and it's a gorgeous
Aw.
Dude, that can't be anything worse than this. Come on now.
mug. Can I help it if God gifted me? I mean, geez.
Wait a minute. Chris, are you claiming
But Jay,
to be
with your hair color, you look like you'd play one of the founding fathers perfectly. Like legitimately. Compliments to you.
Hold on. Wait a minute. Chris, did you just claim to be Ontario's smallest?
Yeah. Come on, Chris.
Dude, I think
That only happens after Amanda's done with the frying pan. Come on now, y'all.
Ow. That hurts just thinking about it. Ow.
Thank God I'm Amanda and Chris's friend because I would never want Amanda pissed off at me. Let me tell you.
Me neither. Nope. She'd be
Fuck
chasing
that.
you with a frying pan.
Amen to that.
Actually, you wouldn't want
I'll
any
throw
woman
you in the
pissed
lake.
at you.
That wouldn't bother me one bit.
Now here's
It's proven women are more vicious than men ever thought of being.
yeah,
I don't
that's
think
true.
so.
True.
Did y'all read what Chris just put in the chat?
I read it. Yes, I read it. President of the Small Pecker Club.
Derek is the president of Ontario, Order of Small Pecker Club.
Well, let's see. Sure. Well, let's see.
That's
Shall
fair.
I stand up and
Nice, man.
Does that mean we're going to call him Wee Man?
Don't call me wee man. He died, didn't he?
No, I think
Who's
he's
Wee
still
Man?
alive.
He's still kicking. I
Yeah.
think he's
Who
still
the hell is Wee Man?
from Jackass.
Oh.
Oh,
was
wait a
he?
minute. Wait a minute.
The little person that can skate like a mofo and does all the wrong dares. Yeah, that guy.
Here we go.
He's friggin'
Hey,
hilarious in his stand-up comedy, too.
Chris, how does it go when Amanda gets mad?
I don't want to know, but I want to know.
I don't want to know.
It's not a good time.
It's not a good time. Yeah, I guess.
Ah,
That's probably one of those. That's probably one of those times
You
I'm glad I live in the
lightly,
garage.
Chris. Tread lightly.
I just realized something. I don't get mad at you very often, Jace.
no, you don't.
That's
Maybe I
nice.
need to change things up.
You just shake your head and walk the other way.
You know
I
when
need
my
that
mom,
in my life.
when my mom used to get mad at me, and I'm not ashamed to say that I would push my mom to the limit at times. She would sit there or stand there with her arms folded, tapping her fucking foot, going, and
I used to throw shoes.
I just want to say for all the men out there, when your wives get mad at you and it's that serious, don't worry, you're safe in Florida. Come on down. We'll take care of the problem. We'll get you out of there for a minute. We'll keep you safe. But I can't promise they won't have the address and be able to send frying pans.
you know what? I gotta say,
Dan, I'm good at tracking.
I gotta say something with the mad part. Like, I don't mind somebody getting a little mad at me or whatever, or letting me know, Derek, you know what? You're really starting to irritate me, whatever. I can take that, but what I can't take is the silent treatment. I fucking hate that shit.
Makes you squirrely?
Yeah, it does. Like, tell me to kiss your ass or fuck off for a little while, but don't give me the silent treatment. You know? I don't like the silent treatment.
You know, it's real easy to reach out via message and just say, banana, or something funny.
Yeah.
Amanda's saying I should get mad once in a while. It's fun.
Well, Mister, you're too passive. You need to be a little bit more passive aggressive. Just saying.
Okay.
Mister,
When I get mad,
Beat it, we're close.
when I get mad, the native comes out and my thoughts head towards torture.
my mom was native too. When she got mad, you could see the Cree in her. Let me tell you. Hey, Chris.
All right. Well, let's put Chris back on a good note here.
Yeah.
What's the difference between a tire and 365 used condoms?
I don't know.
Uh-huh. One's a Goodyear.
Not a
the
whole
other's
lot.
a
You can
Goodyear.
find them both at Jiffy Lube.
No. One's a Goodyear. The other one's a Great Year.
Hang on. I gotta.
There you go.
Yes. Yes, Chris. Yes, Chris. I remember Bunga Bunga. Fuck.
Well, yeah, that's Bunga Bunga. Right. You got it right, Derek. Yes.
Okay, I didn't know there was
What's-
such a thing as
what's-
a resting bitch face.
Dan, you don't want to know what Bunga Bunga is. It's a joke that Chris, Spike, and Amanda fucking were playing on me during the camping trip.
I know about Bunga Bunga. The only thing that I worry about in that department is what's worse, Bunga Bunga or death by Snoo Snoo.
Oh, hell.
Oh no.
Oh,
No,
you don't
no,
want to, Dan? You didn't hear about the joke they fucking played on me during the camping trip last year, did you?
Which one?
Probably not.
Yeah, which one?
They had me going into a fucking bait and tackle store in the middle of nowhere.
Oh,
Okay,
the fluid.
okay, hold on a second. Hold on. All right, so you know how we all went up to the cottage back in the summer, right?
And
Yep.
there I go.
Okay, so
I remember
we
the
went
trip, the fishing trip.
Yeah, so the one day we were in town, Derek said that, hey, you know what? I'll pick up some bait.
Oh, fuck.
Perfect. He wanted to stop. He asked Chris or Amanda, hey, can you stop at a store? I want to get some drinks and a pack of cigarettes.
Fuck my life.
So we stop, and as Derek was getting out of the van, we're like, hey, by the way, can you grab 2 dozen minnows and a quart of blinker fluid?
Oh yeah.
Doris, you just killed it. That was going to be my next question. So,
yeah, that's it. That's exactly it.
who's the last person on this panel that's been sent into a Jiffy Lube for blinker fluid?
Fuck you all.
The funniest part is Derek comes back. He has his drinks. He has his cigarettes. Well, he wasn't mad at the fact that we sent him in for blinker fluid. He was pissed that we sent him into the wrong store for blinker fluid.
Sounds about right.
Derek, listen, brother, I'm not. It's no jab at you. I mean, come on, we're all laughing about it.
Fuck my life.
Come on, that was funny. I gotta see if I still got the video
that's
with
good.
that.
Yeah, and the guy, when I asked the guy if he sells blinker fluid, he kind of looked at me like I was a fucking alien from outer space.
See, it's moments like these why I can't work in stores or do customer service. Because the first jackass that comes in asking me for something like blinker fluid, I'm going to send them next door and play right along with their buddies that sent them to me in the first place.
No.
Yeah, Amanda, I love you guys too. I mean, it wasn't good fun, but I was fucking embarrassed. I'm going, great. And these guys are in the van taking a fucking video of me coming
No,
out.
correction. I was taking the video.
He was, yeah.
Has this been posted publicly? I would love to see the reaction.
No, Derek asked me not to, so I respected his wishes.
Fair enough.
And
Look, Derek, that happened to me before. That's why I find it funny. I was probably about 8, and my dad sent me into the damn store. Can you go pick me up some blinker fluid and a pack of shop towels?
No.
Sure, no problem.
All
I
right.
go in there, and the customer walks me right back out to the car by the back of my shirt like I'm some kind of criminal and goes, fix this boy, and tosses me in next to my dad.
That's
Yeah.
hilarious.
If
My
we're
dad's
talking
never worked on a car in a day in his life, right?
I
Blinker
guess we're
fluid.
talking,
Yeah.
I guess we're talking about embarrassing stories. So who's got an embarrassing story?
I
Really
got
embarrassing.
Allow me to open up the history book of country.
Oh God.
I do not do this often, but I will in light of things to save Derek's ass, I will do this. I will take one for the team. What most of y'all don't know is that I was in the Boy Scouts when I was younger.
Oh.
And there used to be a thing that they did called, I think it still is, called a camporee, where they take troops from all over the place and bring them together in this big, god-awful field. And they all set up in different areas. And they also set up different stations working on scoutcraft, knot tying, identifying edible foods for, wilderness survival, cooking, a number of different things, all kinds of, it's a learning and also a fellowship weekend. What they don't tell you is when you're a new young scout, and I might have been maybe 14, that they will send you out to the different patrol campsites and tell you not to come back until you have a left-handed smoke shifter and a pot full of dehydrated water for the fire and dinner.
There's no left-handed smoke shifter.
And there's no such a fucking thing as dehydrated water.
Love you,
That's
Lori.
better than getting sent snipe hunting.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's brilliant.
So when you
The
spend
statewide
better
jamboree.
time- when you spend the better
Hi,
side,
Lori.
and Dan, this plays right into
Voucher.
your thing, what you were saying. When you spend the better side of an hour getting sent from patrol site to patrol campsite, all over the big damn field, and you're exhausted, and you come back, and everybody's laughing their ass off at you, it is a humility moment.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I'll tie one right into that because I have a Boy Scout story to go along with you.
Hey, Lost.
So, you know how you're climbing the ranks in the Boy Scouts and you're waiting to get enough merit badges and do your project to become an Eagle Scout?
Yeah.
Try putting about $7,000 into your scout project to help the community, only to have them schedule your border review for 3 days after you turn 18 when you cannot receive your Eagle Scout badge.
Wow.
Oh. E.
That was the most embarrassed I've ever been in my life of anything. Period. Hands down.
I wouldn't be embarrassed unless you completely missed that and went, yeah, that's fine. We can do that. Well, there's my buddy. Hey, hon.
No, our scout troop was through my mother's church and tied right here into Florida and what have you. We fought them tooth and nail to make sure that things went right. They literally, what is the damn name of the Scout Association that covers the state? It's not the FLSCA or there's some weird anagram to it that I can't remember because it's been fucking 21 years ago or whatever.
Boy Scouts
They
of
literally
America.
told us, we're sorry. There's nothing you can do about it. So
Yeah.
I'm a Life Scout that was an Eagle Scout, but can't have the badge.
They lost for.
Oh, I hate to tell you, I'm a Star Scout, so didn't even make it to life. But all right, Derek, this is, I want you to thank Doris. This is your vindication. All right, hang on here.
What do I got to
Howdy,
thank her?
Oscar. Howdy, Sleepless.
Night lost
Derek,
for.
Derek, I give you not just blinker, but I also give you horn fluid.
Horn fluid.
Oh, let's go. Let's go. I bet. How many honks are you good on that? Like 100,000?
So 10,000. It's good
10,000
for 10,000
honks?
They don't sell fucking horn fluid, man. They don't
Yes,
fucking
they
sell-
do.
No, they don't.
Have you ever looked at a car horn? There's a what looks to be a couple wires. Well, one's a wire. The
You're
other one is a
fucking with me.
very
You're
thin
fucking with
tube
me.
for the horn fluid.
You're fucking with me, Spike. They
No,
don't
I'm
sell-
not. I'm being
Horn
serious.
oil. Look it up. Google that shit.
Seriously, do you have anybody? Do you know anybody with a car? Ask them to look at their horn. I'm telling you.
I'm looking this shit up because I don't believe a fucking word you say anymore.
I can't believe you have to look it up.
Laura, you're not helping matters much.
It is.
Or son of a bitch.
Yeah. Just because it's not something in Canada or in the States. Trust me, there are other places that have cars made differently.
Or son of a bitch. New product Spike.
Derek, Google, where can I buy enough horn oil for a cruise ship?
Fuck off, you guys. Really? No, I'm not going to Google that shit. No.
Spike, you're so funny. Oh, Derek.
So
We
what you
missed
vaping on
you.
there, Laura?
Fuck
What?
my life.
What you vaping on?
It's
Horn
like
fluid.
raspberries, so it's not very good.
She's vaping on horn fluid, didn't you know?
What?
You're vaping on horn fluid.
Man, that shit. That's no.
That's
No.
That's it. We just gave Spike the greatest idea for his first juice. Horn oil. It tastes like Derek and assless chaps.
Oh goddamn no. No, that'd be a good way to get me outed from the vape community.
Sorry, I threw up in my mouth there for a second.
What's that?
I said, I'm sorry, I threw up in my mouth there.
I'm
for a
sorry.
second.
Let me give you the joke of the night. You don't have to hear this audibly. Just look closely. Here's the joke of the night.
Rib for her pleasure.
This face. I want to take it off.
Rib for her pleasure.
Ouch. and Laura blanks the video.
Gotta have a bar. I have a bar.
Exit stage left.
Laura, I love you. Laura, you think go down there, get in here, girl.
I'm just
Oh,
quiet.
man.
Why are Chris and Amanda and Losford and company not up here? What is going on?
Losford's busy. Chris and Amanda are just being shy. I wish they.
Wait, whoa.
Get their
Hold
butts up
on. Those, you cannot use Chris and Amanda and shy in the same sentence. That does not
Shit,
go.
eh?
Okay.
I'm
Hell
firsthand
no.
witness of that.
Yeah.
Wait.
Trust me.
I think I might understand why they're not up here. I get it. Never mind. Guys, folks, enjoy your you time. It's all good. It's all good. Chris can't talk right now. He's currently busy, if you understand what I'm saying.
Well, I wasn't going to say anything, but when she was talking about Dunkaroos before, I was like, what?
Oh, awesome. Good
Yeah.
for you.
Something
Doris.
tells me if Chris shows up, we're gonna know what a wet dog's nose really looks like.
Uh-huh.
You waited 3
No.
weeks.
So Misty, now on to you. What is your most embarrassing moment?
Cool.
Oh,
Misty?
My most embarrassing moment?
Yes.
I know.
I know. There's so many. I'm sure, right?
No, there's one, but I'm not saying it because I will be in the doghouse for months.
I
Are you
want to
talking
know.
about when I fell in front of Pecco?
Book your ticket to Florida now. It'll be okay. You'll be all right.
You baby,
For a
use
couple of
use
days.
that one. That's better than the coffee incident.
Coffee.
Don't worry. I don't keep a gimp in my shed. It's cool, man. Calm down.
When you were on base still up in Canada.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, go ahead.
Liquid Doors.
Yeah, that's why I'm not. No. You want to do that one? You do that one, but I'll take the falling in front of Walmart. That's fine.
Story Doors. Oh,
Okay,
goodness.
I don't know how many of you are familiar with CFB Kingston.
Oh yeah.
I know Elaine is. They have a little Tim Hortons in their kiosk thing.
Let's hear.
I went in there to get a coffee, and anybody that works healthcare or has seen healthcare, the uniforms that they wear, there's no give in them.
Scrubs.
Yeah.
You know,
I dropped my debit card and bent over to get it and ripped my uniform pants from waistband to waistband.
Oh,
Oh wait,
And I was
something should
doing
not be said on YouTube.
home care at the time. So I'm walking along, didn't even really realize just how bad it was. And one of the military guys comes walking up, taps me on the shoulder, and offers me his coat.
oh, that's nice.
It was embarrassing as all shit because I had to go to a client right after. And of course, didn't have a change of clothes.
I bet we learned from that lesson, didn't we?
Yeah. Yeah.
don't
I was going to ask, do you carry a gym bag around with an extra set?
I
Now-
started after
Now that
that.
we've moved on from that experience.
I keep a
Yeah,
t-shirt
I
in
started
mine
after that.
in case I spill or something on my shirt. But
You know what though? I mean, that nothing is more embarrassing than being alone in an elevator and ripping one, and then people coming on right after,
oh no,
and they're looking at you, and you're like just looking at the door, just going, and you know they're fucking looking at you. They know you did it,
No,
And you're
Amanda.
and you're going, "Hi, how's everybody doing?"
That's
And they're
that's only embarrassing if you don't turn around and go full Jim Carrey. It was me, and walk off like a boss.
no.
That's okay. There was another really embarrassing time when I came to visit Jason from Canada.
like,
I locked
Oh,
my
no.
keys in my car.
Oops.
And I was trying to be impressive and do the whole, oh my God, I love you, I love you. And I was wearing a skirt with no underwear.
right
Oops.
then.
I had to climb through my trunk to get in my car. And there's a little Mexican guy standing in front of the hotel where I was staying. And he's just pissing himself laughing.
Yep. I pull up and you know what I see is the back end of Misty sticking out of her trunk, and here's this little Mexican guy going, "Orale!"
Orale, vato, arriba. Yeah.
oh, that's funny.
Yeah, I think probably one of my most embarrassing ones was more recent. Our company moved out of
Oh,
the
yeah.
location that we've been in for 18 years because the owners decided to sell the building and convert it to a data center. Joy, oh joy. So we went right next door to the building next door. It is a 6th-floor building, and we are going to ultimately um, renovate and take the entire 4th floor. So the company that had been up there before was some type of an IT marketing company, and it was coming from old school corporate. These guys had it pretty good. They had really posh offices. The office furniture they had, just overstuffed chairs and couches. They had who'd we lose?
Spike.
We lost Spike. Uh-oh.
Executive desks and what have you.
Oh, but well beyond that, they had what they called health rooms, where it was a dark room with all kinds of comfortable furniture in a first aid station. So if you got like a migraine, or if you were having a bad day, you could go in, recline back in the chair, and just kind of chill out for a while.
Sounds good.
In their rec room, they had a pool table. As well as an air hockey table, and just a really nice kitchen area.
Didn't they have recliners with little blankets and pillows too?
Yeah, in a couple of the mental health rooms, and they had the rec area separated out from the rest of it by this, and there was a nice conference room where they had a nice big conference table in there as well, and they had it separated by floor to ceiling plate glass panels, and the plate glass, especially around the conference room, was etched and frosted, and they had words in it like truth and honesty and integrity and customer values, just all kinds of different inspirational words. And then going into the rec room, there was a clear panel. I mean, crystal clear, not a scratch on it, not a smudge on it, nothing. It was amazing. It was immaculate. And then right next to it was another clear panel that was the door that you pushed open to go into the rec room. So we were up there being shown around by one of the members of management, and one of my coworkers went to go through the door, and he goes off into the rec room, and I started to follow him, and one of the people behind me said something. I forget what it was, but it got my attention, and I turned around and I stopped and I listened to him for a second. And I was like, "Oh, that's really cool." Turned around and walked face first at full speed into the glass wall panel.
Oh.
Ouch.
Now, hold on. For those of you that have ever been around plate glass, if you hit it, it makes a sound like boom.
Yes.
Yeah. Not only did I make the sound, I bent the frame of my glasses. I had to go get those repaired.
Oh,
and
no.
I left a full imprint of the side of my face on the glass panel.
Oh my God, Jason!
I mean, literally, you could see it. The orbital socket above my eye was sore for like 4 days, 4 days. For the first day, I couldn't even touch it. I'm pretty sure I gave myself a concussion. I literally knocked myself on my ass.
Yep. I did that in a friend's apartment one time.
Yep.
But I will admit, not only was I drunk, I was stoned out of my gourd.
Well,
Yeah,
So when the urge hit,
I can handle it if either one of those was the case, but neither one was. I was stone cold sober. And the funny thing is, that shit has gone around the office, and I am waiting. Because we're in the process of demoing the 4th floor now. I am waiting, knowing my boss, he is going to instruct them to have them remove the panel, cut very carefully around where my imprint is.
right?
Cut that out, put it in a frame, and put it up in his office.
I went from the couch to the back porch in about 2.5 seconds one night. And what I thought was the open door in the center, according to my vision at the time, yeah, let's just say I was left by a plate glass pane. So I understand how lucky we both are that we didn't go through those in that moment.
Dude, I don't think I could.
You
I
know,
don't think I could have gone
cut an
through.
artery or God knows what. Yeah, ouch.
That kind of brings to mind the night before my immigration lawyer meeting.
Oh, yeah. Go ahead. Dude, I had. All right, look. First, understand. I had nothing to do with this. Absolutely
I'm
nothing.
calling bullshit right now.
But you could not. You could not have set up a better Law and Order SVU minute than this. Go ahead.
You got to understand, when I came here, I did the whole proper thing. I got the immigration lawyer, the whole 9 yards. Cost a fortune. First meeting ever with this gentleman. I'm putting dishes away, open up the cupboard door and walk right into it. Took it right square between the eyes. And the next morning I get up, like our appointment was at 10. I get up about 9. Both of my eyes are black.
And let me guess, he thought Jason did a job on you.
Yeah, the first words out of the lawyer's mouth was, "Did he hit you?"
Yeah. We walk in. We walk up the stairs. Have never met this guy. We walk up the stairs, go into his office. His secretary, receptionist, whatever, took one look at us. We said that we were here to see him. She hustles off, gets him out of the office. He takes one look at her, looks at me, and the first words out of my mouth, dumbass that I am, is, "I didn't do it." You could not write a script for SVU that was better than that.
You really can't.
Oh, yeah,
Misty Door Misty. Nice to meet you.
He took her into his office, made me stand out in reception, took her into his office, closed the door, and they were in there for a good 5 minutes before he came out and went, "Okay, come in." First thing I noticed.
Wow.
Oh yeah, no, hold on. This is the best part. First thing I noticed, because she takes the seat that's closest to the door. First thing I noticed is he's got one of those big wooden executive desks. On the corner where he's got me sitting is a handcuff connector.
Just in case.
I hit it with my knee. I look down and I'm
Are you
like,
sure you want to move to America? Did he beat you?
No.
Yeah, no.
I hit it with my knee. I look
bueno.
down and I'm like, "What's this?" And he goes, "Well, sometimes we get people in here that are a little belligerent, and if the man is aggressive towards the woman, there have been times where we've had to restrain him." And I'm like, "And you have me sitting over here."
Yeah. Right.
At this point, I'm not very warm and fuzzy.
You guys, if you guys are,
But
you guys
point
ready
being,
for-
you were honest in that situation. You didn't do it.
No,
You're
didn't.
not that kind of guy.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but that's the
Yeah.
first.
Ugh.
Yeah, but those are the first words out of anyone that's guilty. I didn't do it.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
And he literally put his hands up like that, Derek.
Yeah.
you guys want to hear another embarrassing moment of me? Now, this is kind of. I still don't know why I fucking had to do this, but okay, my mom had a tendency of going to work for sometimes work a half a day and surprise me with coming home without calling me first. Well, I had the music cranked up, and the song I was listening to was "Goodbye Horses" from Silence of the Lambs,
Mm.
and I'm dancing around to that song naked.
Oh, jeez.
What is wrong with you?
And I go to turn around. And I
who
go to
put
turn
what
around,
in your drink to make that happen?
and I go to turn around, and my mom's like,
See, Derek, you know how you get out of that? And I wish you could rewind. The way you get out of that is you stop, you look at her perfectly straight and go, it puts the lotion on its skin. Or it gets the again.
Okay, so I got one.
I guarantee you, your mom would have backed out of the room and shut the door.
My mom was ready to have me committed. If St. Thomas was still open at that time, she would have fucking called St. Thomas Mental Hospital and had me fucking committed. She goes, so after I get dressed, she goes, and what in God's green earth would ever possess you to dance around my house naked, listening to that sick fucking song? I'm like, well, I don't know. She goes, well, you have exactly 5 hours or a few hours to come up with a fucking answer, and it better be good. I'm like, I wanted to. It felt.
Laura's got a story too, Jay.
Huh?
I do, yeah.
Laura's got a story too.
I was like probably around, I don't know, 18 or something. I don't know what it was. But anyway, my mom and I are walking to the bus stop, and this guy pulls up at a stop sign and in this gorgeous car. And I'm like, oh, check out the guy. I'm telling my mom. And I'm looking, I'm trying to be all cool. Well, sure enough, I turn around, walked right into a freaking metal pole. The poor guy at the bus, the guy driving the car, he couldn't even go. He was laughing so hard. He was killing himself laughing. That was embarrassing.
Oh man.
He couldn't even drive because he was laughing so hard.
I think that's literally the worst when you become the pole meme.
Yeah, exactly.
When I was 16, Mom took me to Florida to Disneyland. You gotta understand, at 16, girls' hormones are a little crazy. There was a whole bunch of sailors at Disneyland, so I'm doing much the same as you. I'm walking and I'm gawking, and yeah, I can do a pole.
Yeah, that'll do it.
So
yeah,
it's embarrassing, and they look at you like,
oh yeah.
I was all thinking I was cool until I did that. Yeah, and you heard it too. It was like, ding! It was like, right into the bus stop.
Jason, you
there's no coming back.
You might want to delete that before you get arrested for conspiracy.
Yeah, there's absolutely no way to come back from something like that.
Yeah. Well, and if we're gonna go there, Dan, you know, what do the mafia and pussies have in common?
John, Paul, George, and Ringo?
No, one slip of the tongue and you're in deep shit.
Oh, dirty.
Oh,
wrong.
Dirty. That just reminds me of my third ex-wife. That's just dirty.
3 ex-wives? What the fuck?
What can I say? Some folks is freaks.
Right, Doris?
Wow. Are you searching for a 4th ex-wife, or are you done?
No, that's been done for over a decade.
Okay.
All right. So
yeah, Doris, men in uniform have something going for them.
Oh, really? Let me go get my gas station attendant uniform. Hold on.
Let me go get my village people. One of my
village people. Yeah.
You already know, Big Ben. You already know.
He'd be the biker.
Whatever the wife wants, the wife gets. But I can't promise she's gonna like it. Oh.
Yeah, careful what you ask for.
Lordy, lordy, lordy. What's the difference between a pregnant woman and a light bulb?
Not a clue.
You can't unscrew a pregnant woman.
Yeah, correct. Correct.
Thank God this chat's 18 and over. Fuck.
Yes, it is. You know, Derek, do you know what you call a lesbian dinosaur?
A lickalotopus.
Yeah, I was just going to say that.
You guys.
Sorry, I was going to ask that earlier when we were on the lesbian dynasty, but no.
Sorry. You know what one saggy boob said to the other one?
No.
If we don't get some support, people are going to think we're nuts.
Damn it, Jim.
Don't you wish your man was a freak like cock and bed? Oh, fuck. Doris put that. I'm just reading what Doris put.
Doris.
I think you guys are on the wrong.
Your girlfriend was a freak.
What did the ocean say to the other ocean?
Not a clue.
Nothing. It just waved.
Well,
I was going to say the answer is something like ride the wave, sweetie.
There you go.
some of you really should start an OnlyFans page. Yeah, I fucking swear to God.
Oh man, what do penises and Rubik's cubes have in common?
I have no idea.
I'm not sure I want to know.
The more you play with them, the harder they get.
No, yeah.
Bum, bum, ba-dum, bah.
Yeah, well,
Oh, fuck.
Oh gosh.
no, can't use that one. I'll definitely be in a doghouse for that.
Oh no, that must be said.
Yeah. What's the difference between your wife and your job? After 5 years, your job will still suck.
Oh shit. Yep. Straight to the doghouse.
Yeah.
So what are you saying? Never mind.
What's the difference between anal and oral sex?
Oh, fuck.
Oral sex makes your day. Anal makes your whole week.
Misty, is he like this with you, or is he just like this just
She's in
on
the
panel?
He's in the bathroom. That's why I'm getting away with a few of these. You're gonna hear the ow in a minute when she comes back.
Yeah,
Just throw the frying pan. The screen will catch the evidence.
or you can always go to Florida and hide out with Dan for a while.
Dan's got enough pussy down there by himself.
You know, I'm gonna go to Florida this year sometime and visit Dan. You know, he could show me around. You know, introduce me to some salsa culture. You know.
Yeah.
Come hang out, man.
Go to-
Tampa's a big foodie spot.
Go to Miami and like dress like Tony Montana or Don Johnson.
Actually, if you want to go to Miami, we got to get an Airbnb in Calle Ocho.
Nice.
They've got that's just Miami's just different. A lot
You know
of
what,
people
if-
think Miami is ritzy and like high end all over the place, which to a degree it is. People are not wrong who believe that. But until you actually go there and go into the communities like Little Havana, like Calle Ocho, and see the culture that's there and the attractiveness of that, like I just don't feel like people understand Miami the right way. So
Right. If a guy like me can go to Miami and score with a woman, shit, man, there's hope for anyone.
dude, Little Havana, Calle Ocho, it's a great place for you. You would enjoy it.
Nice. I don't know. Got to brush up on my Miami talking and my culture.
You gotta, Dan. You gotta do one thing when he gets down there is make sure he gets a Cuban coffee.
Oh, absolutely.
Oh no,
Little
for me-
Havana's the perfect place for it.
Oh no, for me,
Oh,
it would be a Bacardi mojito.
I don't think you want Bacardi. I think you want some legitimately aged good rum in your mojito, because that mojito in Little Havana is going to cost you a minimum of $20 to $26.
Wow.
That's USD. Yeah, it's not, like I said, Miami's not cheap, but if you know where to go and you want to immerse yourself in the real culture, there's ways of dealing with it.
Yeah.
It's worth it. It's 100% worth it. 4 of the best days in my life were when I was in Miami last year with my neighbor.
Nice.
Great time.
Cool. Harley, stop. God. I don't know if y'all can hear that. Thwack, thwack, thwack. That's her tail.
I thought you were doing
Why are
something
you worried
under
about
the
Harley? Misty's on her way with the frying pan.
I thought you were doing something under the table, Jason.
No, she gets in here and feels that she hears all the other voices and feels that she's being neglected. So she comes in for a little attention. Yeah, we'll see if I can get her up here on camera. Hold on.
Harley girl,
Come here.
come say hi, Harley.
Come here. Come here. Come here.
Up.
Hi. Come here. No,
Up,
come
girl.
here. Come here. Come say
Oh, poppers. Hi, honeys.
hi. You type.
There you go. Give Dad
Hey,
kisses.
hey, hey.
Yeah.
No biting. Kisses.
What a sweet dog.
There you go. There you go. That's my girl. Do you say hi? No? Okay, Ginger will come up and say hi. Come here, Ginger. Come here. Come here, Ginger. You want treat? Come here. She may not jump up. She hurt her back leg again. Come here. Come here. You come say hi? Come on. Come here. You're just great. Come here. Come here. Come up. I know. Okay. Well, let it be. She's got, I don't know what, God, I get slimed. Yeah. Dog with jowls. You never get that shit off. It stays on you like napalm. She's, got about 8 months ago, maybe almost a year ago now, was running around out back with Harley and somehow tweaked her leg. And I think she may have pulled a tendon or something, but she'll chill out for a while and she'll be walking normally, and then she'll get out there ripping and tearing with Harley again, and they get the zoomies, and then she ends up coming back in limping, holding that leg up again.
Does she have degenerative hip disease by chance?
Not at her age. She better not, because she's maybe 7. So. She's not that much older. She was about a year and a half old when we got Harley, and oh God, to watch her run it's amazing. It's one of the most beautiful things in the world, especially when I get out there with. If anybody ever tells you, by the way, anybody, that dogs will not chase a laser light at night, they are off their rocker.
Yeah, they will.
Oh yeah, I can get these guys going hauling ass all over the place. I can even make them do circles until they get dizzy and fall over, and that's funny as shit. But yeah, she'll run circles out in the yard, big circles, trying to chase the laser light. Harley loves to run up around the corner of the house and then come back. That's her thing. So whereas Ginger will do circles and just she'll run and run and run and run. That's her thing until she's completely worn out. She's got a little froth coming out the side of her mouth and goes, I'm done.
It's good they're there with you living their best life. 100%.
Yeah, she's finally figured out that she can call it quits when she's chasing a ball. If she's done before I think she's done, she'll just lay down there and set it down. So, yeah.
Yeah, Doris, Cocoa Beach is that's another great area. I actually love Cocoa. It's a little bit more of a small town environment.
Is that in
A
Florida?
little bit more of the old retired life. But if you really want to go to a peaceful place and a peaceful beach and just kind of be for a while, Cocoa is a great weekend getaway.
Well,
I haven't been back since the hurricanes came through, but and something Jason and everybody that has my Facebook might not know. My Facebook Messenger profile picture is actually me sitting on Cocoa Beach, smack dab in a sand dune during the middle of the COVID pandemic. And it was one of the greatest getaways during that lockdown that I could ever have asked for. I went to Orlando to visit a friend of mine who has since left us. God rest his soul. And he said, "Hey, can we go out that direction and see a friend of mine?" I said, "Sure, we can do whatever we want for the next couple days." And that's where we went. And that's where that photo comes from.
Nice. Nice.
I'm back. I just had to get some pizza.
Okay, and for those of you that don't know, Doris lost her bird Kate. recently.
Yes, I know.
Yeah,
Sorry for your
Oh
loss.
no!
It's bad.
yeah. We love you, Doris.
Darn,
Yeah,
my
so
prayers are with you, hon.
I mean, I'm
Our
sorry.
prayers are with you for sure. Speaking of pizza and comedy, what
Oh.
do the pizza delivery guy and the gynecologist have in common?
No idea.
Both can smell it, but they can't eat it.
Ouch. Ouch. All right. Well, since you opened the door, what does a blind gynecologist do?
Feels his way to bliss.
Reads lips.
He reads lips. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. No.
Oh, Doris, that's hard.
Sorry for your loss, Doris.
Yeah.
Our prayers are 100% with you.
We love you, hon. We have to bring her over for a hug fest.
Oh, I guess Canada, we had our own unidentified thing in
Okay.
Canadian airspace, apparently.
Oh wow. I'm sorry. Say it again, Laura.
We had our own unidentified something invading our airspace.
There's something fishy going on with the media with all of that, guys. I'm going to be the first one to say it, and I don't want to get into it because I don't get political. Something's up. Pray to God we're not all at war within the next 24 months, whatever it is.
It was a Chinese spy balloon.
Yeah, but there was one over Canada today.
They shot one down over Alaska.
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
that the same incident, Laura?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, no, that's a U.S. thing.
Yeah.
They got it before it entered Canadian airspace.
No, the new one.
There's a
It was
third
Alaska.
incident.
It said it was over Alaska.
Yeah, that Alaska would be U.S. or maybe joint airspace if it's offshore.
It was NORAD who shut him down, which is part of the U.S.
Yeah, they sent an F-22 up there to blow it out of the sky, whatever it was. Yeah, okay. All right, so that's incident 2. All right. Whew. Thank
The
God.
second one.
As long as it's not another attempt at what the
It's
Japanese
incident
did at
3,
the end
actually.
of Pearl Harbor or at the end of World War II.
Yep.
Yeah.
For those of you that don't know, amongst other things, I'm a bit of a history buff. And the Germans during World War II were not the only ones who were experimenting with, shall we say, odd weapons.
Right.
100%.
The Japanese, towards the end of the war, did something very unique, and that was they created a thing called the Bat Bomb. And for those of you going, Batman, no, had nothing to do with Batman and Joker. They went into caves and actually got bats.
Yeah.
And I'm paraphrasing this. There's a lot more to it. But what they ended up doing was sedating the bats and strapping incendiary devices to them. And then they put them on platforms and tucked all the platforms up together and tightened the I guess the rope or the cord or whatever it was that held it and set it on some kind of a timer. Then they put it up on a balloon like a weather balloon and sent it off towards the U.S. What happened was, and some of these did actually make it over here. What happened was the the bomb would get over to a certain point, the timer would go off and snap the whatever the device was that was holding the rope up, so that these different platforms dropped down and opened up. And what happened was the platforms opened up and the bats felt the fresh air, came to, and then floated away. Well, they had it set. I think it was on, if I'm remembering correctly, altimeters. So as soon as the bats got down to a certain level, the incendiary devices went off. They exploded, and whatever they were around was caught on fire. Again, there were a handful of these that made it over and ended up starting forest fires in a couple places, but nothing ever made it into any one of the U.S. cities and did anything there. So yeah, that was an oddball one.
You also know that was their precursor to a biological weapon delivery system, right? That was the first research into that.
That would not surprise me. I had not put that correlation together, but yeah.
Yep. How do we deliver bioweapons? Send them in with the animals.
Yeah.
That it would not surprise me, and I don't know this for a fact, but it would not surprise me if that wasn't the first attempt at finding some sort of effed up delivery system like that.
That makes sense, because nobody wants to.
There may be no actual evidence out there that that's what's going on, or any records or data that indicate it, but it just makes too much sense.
Well,
because look at how things transitioned and the directions things went post World War II.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Shit got weird after that, and it's only continued with the advancement of technology.
Yeah.
But I digress, because we're here for a comedy show.
No, you're right, and this is comical, if you will, but it's also true. That makes a lot of sense, because there is no army in the world that wants to try and invade North America, and the reason being is, thank you, the Second Amendment. We have more armed citizens per capita than any other army in the entire world.
Yep.
You know, you take our hunters alone in just about any state, would outnumber any number of a military army or an advance or anything else that can get in here. It would be absolute insanity, because you would literally have to fight house to house, people to people.
Oh,
and
yeah.
You ain't got enough people to bring over here to do that.
Yeah, you're talking urban warfare on a scale that we haven't seen since the Civil War.
Yeah.
With all the updates, with the Second Amendment, with the number of people here that are armed, and then some. That doesn't even include the organized militias, the reserves, and what we're capable of.
Yeah.
Well, did you guys know that during the Second World War, German U-boats and German spies actually came on our soil here in Canada?
Oh, that wouldn't surprise me.
Yep.
It would not surprise me that we didn't have, and it's a known fact, there were German spies that were in the U.S. They had Japanese spies in the U.S. That's part of what made Pearl Harbor happen.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's that does not surprise me in the slightest. So, all right, back to that stuff.
There's kind of a joke within that too, but it's not really a joke, and I mean no disrespect to any of our service members, but you've heard that the greatest joke on earth is a thing called military intelligence, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
They don't work for themselves, they work for the so-called higher power, and that's where that kind of comes from. And I have several family members that are either retired or currently active in the military, and I respect the hell out of those decisions. I think any service member, I don't care if it's the United States, Canada, whatever country you're from, if you've served your country, thank you for doing so.
Yeah.
But there's a cost associated with that, and I don't mean financially.
So,
Did you guys hear? Did you guys know that a few months ago, scientists found a zombie virus in Antarctica?
There's been a zombie virus for 20 years, and it didn't come from Antarctica.
well. Oh, hey, speaking of which, is Ben still with us? We'll put us back
Big
on
Ben,
track.
are you there?
Big Ben, are you still with us?
Come on, Big Ben.
He's gonna be the one that's gonna have to answer this one. Come on, Ben. You know what? I could probably look to see.
I got my shirt off.
I really didn't even know that. So, all right. Well, Ben's not here, so we'll have to do this one without him. What do you call a lazy kangaroo?
No, I don't know.
A boxer's wet dream?
A pouch potato.
A pouch potato. Good times.
Speaking of kangaroos, you guys see those videos on YouTube of kangaroos knocking people out?
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
dude. They've been doing that for years.
I want to box a kangaroo because I know I can fucking punch one out. I don't give a shit. I know I can knock one out.
Derek, I can show you a video, and that's a real bad idea because there ain't no human knocking a kangaroo out.
No.
You may jack its jaw, but you ain't gonna knock that kangaroo out.
Watch me.
No. And for those of you that are still sitting in winter wonderland with snow on the ground, what do you call it when a snowman throws a tantrum?
I don't know.
A meltdown.
A meltdown. Sleepless says there were 3 ducks that went into the courthouse. The first duck was in front of the judge. The judge asked him what his name was, and he says, Duck. The judge asked him why he was here. The response was, I don't know. I was blowing bubbles in the park. The judge laughs and says, case dismissed.
Okay.
I don't get it.
I'm working on this. Hang on here.
Maybe it's not finished. The first duck was in.
While you're on it, while you're working at it, what does a pig put on its dry skin?
No, I don't know.
Bacon,
Ointment.
barbecue sauce,
Ointment.
ointment. Yeah, ointment. There's more to this joke. The judge laughs and says, case dismissed. The second duck gets up and the judge asks for his name and he says, Duck, Duck. And he tells him the same story. I was blowing bubbles in the park. The third duck gets up and the judge says, let me guess, your name is Duck, Duck, Duck. The third duck looks at him, shakes his head and says, no, my name is Bubbles. Right? There we go. I understand now.
Okay, now it's funny.
There you go.
No, my name is Bubbles. Damn it, Jim.
I got a joke, but I don't know if it'll go over well.
Try it.
Okay, there are 3 guys in a car: an Italian, a Puerto Rican, and a black guy. Who's driving?
No idea.
The cops.
The cops, yeah. Yeah, the cops.
That's terrible.
No worries, Sleepless. We just had to figure that one out.
Yep, that's terrible. What do you call a pony with a sore throat?
Me.
A little horse.
Oh.
Damn it, Jim.
I don't know. I think I lost my memory for
y'all-
jokes.
Do y'all know about the restaurant called Sweet Tomatoes that used to exist?
No.
No.
What do you call a midget at the salad counter in Sweet Tomatoes?
I'm afraid.
A salad tosser.
Well,
Ah,
That's funny.
that's bad.
speaking of midgets, here in Windsor, every year, they have at the bars, they got midget tossing. You pay like $25-$30 and you can toss a midget.
Why would you have to pay for that? All you need is a really short girlfriend.
Yeah.
Hey-oh, but I'm
Dumps. Yesterday I saw a guy still.
Amanda. I gotta go. That's bad.
Oh Lord!
I bet you think you're real funny. Hey, Amanda.
Damn. Yesterday I saw a guy spill all his Scrabble letters on the road. I asked him, "What's the word on the street?"
That's just bad. That's so bad.
She could try to toss me, but I won't let it happen.
Wait, what did Amanda say?
Amanda said, "I can toss you, Derek."
Oh.
And then Doris said, "We toss road apples."
Yeah.
That just gives a whole new connotation to SpongeBob's Krabby Patties, but okay.
Well, that only works when Derek's in a bad mood.
Oh no.
Okay. Woman gets on a bus with her baby. Bus driver says, "Ugh, that's the ugliest baby I've ever seen." Woman walks to the rear of the bus and sits down fuming. She says to a man next to her, "That driver just insulted me." Man says, "You go up there and tell him off. Go on, I'll hold your monkey for you."
Ouch.
That's so mean.
Ouch.
I'll hold your monkey.
Hmm.
Oh, goodness gracious, you guys. Where did Misty go?
I think she's in the bathroom.
No.
Doris, quit lying. You know you would, and it would be all night long. Oh.
No, I'm here listening.
Oh no. Uh-oh. I'm in trouble.
Nah, you're not.
Yeah.
Not yet, but you will be.
Yeah. Keep it up.
I'm back.
Give it about 15 minutes. All the trouble will start.
Amanda wishes she could toss me if she could only lift me up off the ground.
Oh geez. Okay.
What's yours?
Derek, I don't think that was the kind of tossing that was meant there, but okay.
Well, I know the kind of tossing. Fucking one of these. I know.
Look, man, we're about 3 adult words short of a salad shooter here. Calm it down, chat. Be easy, okay?
Damn. All right, here you go. A group of chess enthusiasts checked into a hotel and were standing in the lobby around the fireplace discussing their recent tournament victories. After about an hour, the manager came out of the office and asked them to disperse. But why, they asked as they moved off. Because The manager said, I can't stand chestnuts boasting in an open foyer.
I'm kidding with you,
Oh,
Amanda.
God.
Amanda, I'm joking with you. That's funny.
Oh, man.
Let's see. Trying to think in my brain of all the jokes I've heard over the years.
Shock put. I haven't heard that since I was in elementary school. Shot put.
So a guy walks into a bar, sits down. Place is almost empty. Looks over the bartender's head. Sees a sign that says, if you can make my donkey laugh, I'll give you $100. So he orders a Budweiser, takes a sip, looks the bartender dead square in the eyes, stone-faced, and says, so is the sign true? Bartender says, yeah. Guy at the bar says, so where's your donkey? Bartender goes, well, he's out back. You want me to show you where the door is? You go out there and give it a shot, whatever.
I remember this one.
Guy says, yeah. So the bartender walks him out back. Comes back in about 3.5 minutes later. The donkey's following him and laughing his ass off. He looks at the bartender. The bartender looks at the donkey and he slaps a $100 bill across the old table. Guy says, thank you very much. Finishes his beer, tips the man well, and heads home. Comes back the next day. Sits down in the same spot, only the bar's a little bit more full. Looks up and he notices the signs change. This time it says, if you can make my donkey cry, I'll give you $100. So he looks at the bartender, says, is this one true? Bartender says, yep. Guy walks out back, comes back in about 3.5 minutes later, and the donkey is crying. So he sits back down, finishes his beer, goes to pay, and the bartender says, I got to know 2 things before I let you go out of here. What the hell did you say to make my donkey laugh? Guy leans over at the bartender, looks at him, says, come closer, my son. Told him my dick was bigger than mine. Bartender thinks for a minute, looks at him and goes, huh? Well, what the hell did you do to make him cry? And the guy goes, I showed him. Bam, pay the man $100.
Yeah, I heard that one before.
There's
I know
probably
it's
like 98 variations of that joke.
Yeah.
I know you are, Amanda.
Okay, a woman has twins and gives them up for adoption. One of them goes to live with a family in Egypt and is named Amal. The other one goes to a family in Spain and they name him Juan. Years later, Juan sends a picture of himself to his mom. Upon receiving the picture, she tells her husband that she wished she also had a picture of Amal. And her husband says back, well, but honey, they're twins. If you've seen one, you've seen them all.
Oh, no. Oh.
Yeah, I have a joke. Now, bear with me. It's been a long time since I said this joke. Now, with this joke, I'm going to try to say it clear, slow, and precise. And also, it's not just a talking joke, but it's also a talking and action joke at the same time. So, okay. There's this monkey driving a bus. Okay. There's an accident. So they brought the monkey in for some questioning. They asked the monkey, what were they doing on the bus? The monkey goes, oh, having sex. Okay. So the cop said, what else were they doing on the bus? Monkey goes, oh, popping pills. Okay. Well, they said to the monkey, well, what were you doing on the bus? Driving and looking back. Oh, fuck.
Wow. Damn. All right. A young blonde woman because she fears her husband is having an affair.
Tough room.
So she goes to a gun shop and buys a handgun. The next day she comes home to find her husband in bed with a beautiful redhead. She grabs the gun and holds it to her own head. The husband jumps out of bed, begging and pleading with her not to shoot herself. Hysterically, the blonde responds to the husband, "Shut up, you're next."
Here's a good one, and it might offend the little people, but I'm going to ask it anyway.
Hey.
What is the difference between a dwarf and a midget?
Fuck if I know.
Very little.
You're welcome, Amanda. You taking off, Amanda? Please don't.
Why does everyone respect midgets and dwarves?
Love you too, Amanda.
Love
Well,
you
I know
too.
why they respect
Love you,
dwarves.
Amanda. Good night.
They walk
Because
around
they
like,
never look down on anyone. Good night, Amanda.
Oh, she's not leaving. Love you
yeah.
too, Amanda.
Yeah.
Let me see if I. Yeah. Fuck! I had a joke in my head.
Why did the midget have to quit his job at the butcher's?
No,
Because the stakes were too high.
Oh my god.
Thank God there's no little folk in chat.
That's so bad. It's so bad. It's terrible.
I've always wanted to date a midget. I don't know. I think they'd be pretty cool to hang out with. I mean, mind you, you'd have to fucking get down to your knees to talk to them eye levels to be at their same level.
Sleepless in chat says, "Did you hear they're going to outlaw the round hay bales? They don't give animals a square meal." Fuck my life. Why did the dwarf get slapped by the lady?
Not a clue.
Because he told her, "I love the smell of your hair."
Ouch. What does a snail say riding on a turtle's back?
Faster, Jim, faster. Whee! Whee! Yeah.
Misty must be shaking her head, going, you guys have a boring life when you fucking tell jokes like this.
Well, I'm getting a kick out of this.
For those of you out there that love the farm, what dairy product do you get from a midget cow?
I don't know.
Condensed milk.
Oh fuck! I would.
What's the definition of frustration? A midget with a yo-yo.
Actually, I was going to say a horny male Tyrannosaurus Rex.
Oh, this one's even worse. What talking robot midget or movie do all midgets love?
No idea.
Terminator.
Short Circuit.
Oh fuck!
Almost got me.
What do you call a chubby midget?
No idea.
Low fat.
No fat.
Very good. All right, here's another one with three guys joke. Three guys are stranded on an island. Walking along the beach, they find a lamp. They rub the lamp, and a genie pops out and says, "I can grant each of you one wish." The guy's like, "Cool." First guy goes, "Hey, I want to go home. I wish I was home." Poof, genie makes him disappear. Second guy says, "I like that, but I'd rather be in Vegas." Poof, genie waves, cloud of smoke. The other guy goes away. Looks at the third guy and says, "And what do you wish?" The third guy looks around, sad, and he goes, "I wish my friends were here."
Oh, jeez.
Oh no.
I can hear
That is a terrible rendition of a horrible joke from the movie Boondock Saints. That's so bad.
Hey, I like that movie.
Did you know that I used to actually date a midget?
Are they fun?
Yeah, I was nuts over
I'm sure you are.
I was going to say it was in a short affair.
her. No, that was when she cheated on me.
Made you a little mad, huh?
You know, it's gotta be.
A midget stumbles out of the bar. She was a little drunk.
Oh, all right. If we're gonna start in on these, we got to get Lori back up here, and we got to get Sheriff and Chris and Amanda in on panel.
I agree. Because I'm all for. You know. How do we know that you now? I like the jokes as I'd like the rest of you guys. But how do we know that YouTube does not employ little people? And they're listening in on these fucking little people jokes.
We love little people, though. That's the thing.
To answer that, let me set you straight here, Chris or Derek. If you go to YouTube and you go to anybody's channel and take a look, okay, one of the options that you have is shorts. Who do you think's got one of those videos?
Hell no. Oh, God. You got to stop telling the secrets there, buddy.
Oh, fuck. That was good. I got that right away. That was I got to remember that, but I'm going to tweak it so it doesn't.
Misty's in here trying to make sandwiches and having trouble.
A midget just groped me. It was a short squeeze. I'm reading these off of a damn a site of some form. Sorry.
Oh, well,
God.
You're going to go that route on it. Wait a minute.
Why was the dwarf arrested? Small arms offenses.
Oh, man. Let's see here.
What do you call 55 midgets at a dwarf convention?
No idea.
A little get together.
Oh, that's fucked up.
I heard somebody say that. Was that Misty?
All right, let's see here.
Why do you often see midgets laughing as they run while playing football?
No idea.
The grass tickles their balls.
Oh, jeez. Ouch.
This is the worst one of the night. What do you call a midget pigeon?
No idea.
A smidgen.
Pigeon. Oh, jeez. Ay.
That was funny.
Where does changing genre? Where does Captain Hook go to get his hook replaced? The second-hand store.
Oh, God. Oh, how did I forget about that one? Oh, that's bad. It's so bad. That's George Carlin bad.
Yeah. Why did Goofy wear 2 pairs of pants when he played golf?
In case he got a hole in one.
There you go. Very good.
Sorry, that one's old. Didn't mean to ruin it.
No, you didn't ruin it at all. Those were the clean ones. So,
Jason, let me ask you a question because I respect you. That short joke of YouTube and midgets, may I use that? But I will tweak it.
oh, dude, please. Yeah, I don't have anything copywritten as far as jokes. So,
okay, cool. Because I like that joke. I'm gonna tweak it. So, but yeah.
Yeah, no, my pleasure. No problem,
Okay,
dude.
cool. Awesome. And the grass one with the midgets, I heard that one before. That is because I when I was first told that midget grass joke, I painted a horrible picture in my mind years ago of a midget running through grass, laughing as the grass is tickling its paws. And I'm like,
Um, why can't Miss Piggy count to 100?
not a clue.
Because she's got a frog in her throat.
I'm saying because every time she gets to 69, she gets a frog in her throat.
Yeah.
She was a fucking stalker. You know that? She fucking was a stalker.
Oh yeah. Well, hey, you know the Little Mermaid, right?
Oh, how can I forget? Huh.
Okay. So why does the Little Mermaid wear seashells? Because the bee shells are too small.
Hey-oh, but
That almost sounded like Chris for a minute. Who else did we lose? Yeah, we lost
which dog always knows what time it is?
my wife.
A watchdog.
Watchdog, yep. Why was Tigger in the bathroom for so long?
He was pulling his pud.
No, he had poo stuck in him.
Oh, fuck.
Speaking of that, have you heard about the C-roll horror film that's coming out, Winnie the Pooh?
I heard about the Winnie the Pooh horror film.
It's some Winnie the Pooh horror movie or something. Oh my goodness.
All right, I'll give you one that I don't know. Maybe it's okay for everybody else. I'll give you one that I have been watching that I just all of a sudden I'm going, has Hollywood lost its effing mind?
I think they have.
What the
Long
hell?
ago.
Has anybody seen the trailers for Cocaine Bear?
Yes.
No, I haven't.
Yep.
What?
Absolutely.
Have we sunk so low in what brain creativity we have that we have now gotten to the point of let's give a bear cocaine and see what the hell happens?
They ran out of original ideas long enough ago to let Quentin Tarantino loose directing movies. Yes, they've run out of fucking good ideas. I'm sorry, but
don't get me wrong. Quentin Tarantino's done some good movies. He's
a genius. He was the last genius in Hollywood.
But I'm sorry, this one don't work for me.
And it's not only that. I mean, when you think, okay, a bear that's a coke addict, that's fucked in itself. Winnie the Pooh has a fucking horror character, that's really fucked. Just speaking. But when you think back, look at Scooby Doo. They always had the munchies, Scooby snacks.
Well, yeah, it just goes to show you that Scooby and Shaggy are a couple of potheads.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, what do you have if you breed a Cocker Spaniel with a poodle and a rooster? A Cocker Poodle Poo.
Oh, bad.
So Pooh is.
Why do dogs make terrible dancers?
No idea.
Because most of them have 2 left feet.
Ish. You know, talking about the Hollywood, Disney has changed up recently. They've kind of loosened the reins on everything. If you've seen some of the new movies they put out, is not quite the same Disney movies that we grew up with.
Okay, guys, I gotta go. I'll catch you all later.
Okay. Have a good
All
evening.
right, Laura Lee, much love.
Yeah, message me later, Dad.
Okay.
Peace out, guys.
Yep. Bye. So one of the things that they've expanded into is believe it or not, sex toys. I'll give you a guess as to what the 2 best selling sex toys are.
Let me think about this one for a minute. I can probably come up with one. The Little Mermaid robot sex doll.
Nope.
And Aladdin's magic lamp.
Nope. Woody and Buzz.
Say again?
Woody and Buzz.
Oh, God. That's so bad. That's terrible. Those don't even sound like toys. Those sound like, male helper pills. Derek might be able to use those in the future. We don't know.
Say what?
Huh?
Huh?
What?
Cocksucker? Never mind.
In the words of Stone Cold Steve Austin, what?
Yeah.
Do you know what Viagra and Disneyland have in common?
A whole lot of fun.
Nope, they both make you stand around waiting for an hour for a 2-minute ride.
I quit. I'm done. My life is complete. My bucket list is now checked off officially. Done.
Sounds like marriage. Sounds like marriage to me.
That's the third fucking time I've had to say that today. Good job.
Why doesn't Thumper make a noise during sex?
I am not sure I actually want to know the answer to this.
Well, he's got cotton balls.
I mean, you could have lubed that one up, dude. Yeah, you really could have put some lube on that. That actually hurt.
Sorry. Well, I guess that'll tell you why Eeyore doesn't have any friends. Because he plays with poo all day.
That's funny. I gotta remember that.
It's not why he doesn't have any friends. That's why he's known as the neighborhood. Don't touch me.
Yeah, I think Hollywood's lost its bloody mind.
Yeah. Well, what happened to Snow White after she sat in the bath feeling happy?
A gangbang?
No, happy got out, so she felt grumpy.
Oh,
So it was a gangbang after all. Come on now. I want you to remember the conversation about Disney loosening up and what have you.
yeah.
I want you to imagine the Little Mermaid as Dracula.
Oh, nice.
There'll be a movie, much like Frozen, coming out, but it'll be called Bitten soon.
Does that mean she's going to be swimming around going, "Let me blow, let me blow"?
Probably.
Oh,
Probably. That's if we don't get the Meg 3 out of it.
Oh, yeah.
Be
Why-
careful. She bites.
Yeah. Why did Belle get kicked out of Disney World?
Why did who get kicked out of Disney World?
Belle, from like Beauty and the Beast.
Oh, from Beauty and the Beast. Belle. Okay. I have no idea.
Well, they caught her sitting on Pinocchio's face screaming, "Lie to me, lie to me."
and that's another thing too that I'm pissed off about. The movie Pinocchio. Like, what's going on there?
They caught her sitting on Pinocchio's face. Fucking whores, man. Damn it, Jim. Oh my goodness.
All right. This is one for behind the scenes. What are Muppet puppeteers really good at? Hand jobs.
Oh, fuck.
Did you really have to go there with the Kermit jokes? Really?
Well, I could have asked you how Captain Hook died.
Please enlighten us.
Yeah.
Scratching jock itch.
Oh, fuck. Dan doesn't get it, Jason.
Oh, I get it. There's nothing funny about that. The images are terrible.
That's coming from a guy that had fucking midget joke after midget joke after midget joke.
That's as bad as what's Kermit's favorite food?
What's Kermit's favorite food?
Pork.
Oh, God.
A whole side of bacon, baby. Get with it.
What's green and slimy and smells like pork?
Kermit's finger.
Yep. Ugh.
Wow. Wow. There's left, and then there's this.
Welcome to Country Comfort After Dark, people.
But wait. Can you see the light at the end of the tunnel?
Wait, are mom and dad asleep yet? Okay.
Oh, my goodness. You guys are great. All of you. You guys, the whole panel, the chat. Oh, my goodness.
I can't wait to get my karaoke machine hooked up so I can sing 1 or 2 nights a week on my channel.
There you go.
Jason, I'm going to send you the same thing I sent Derek again that I think you missed the other day, so you understand the reference to Derek being side hoe number 4.
Okay.
I don't know why. I'm going to try to send that video over to you again. It's the greatest thing I've ever seen on the internet. It's a Harvard rejection letter.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Except Harvard didn't pick up on the fact that along with Molly's application, Molly was trolling the shit out of them.
Oh, geez.
And their response is just epic. It's the funniest thing I've literally ever seen. I literally fell out of my bed 3 times over having to watch this on repeat. It's that good.
Oh,
It's fucking great.
All right, I'll take a look at that.
You would think if you were applying to Harvard, right, you would probably want to get, mentors or teachers or bosses or people that have, serious meaning in your academic life. And instead, we have letters of recommendation from side hoe number 4, aka Derek. Not our Derek, but it was funny enough I had to share it with him there.
Oh, wow.
I sent you that thing Thursday night. I don't know. I'll send it back to you again at some point.
Yeah, and I never answered it, and I never messaged him back because I'm looking at it. I watched it. I'm going, and I thought to myself, I never fucking said nothing to no fucking Molly.
Derek totally didn't pick up on the fact that I was making a complete joke because Derek, the name, is spelled the same way in the letter. And thought that I was like upset with him or something. I don't know what went on.
Yeah,
great. It was great.
Because I'm thinking to myself, I want to message him back, but what if he knows that this Molly and Molly's trying to start shit between our friendship, and I'm gonna get so I was fucking all over the fucking place, man.
So the message that I sent over said something akin to the following: did you do this? Are you the Derek from this video? ...
Oh, jeez.
Which should have been the first clue, coupled with a fucked up YouTube video, right?
All right.
I'm sorry, Derek. I wasn't hating on you or anything. I was sharing it with you out of love and trying to genuinely brighten your day and make you laugh. Because I know damn good and well you didn't send nobody a letter of recommendation when they applied to Harvard.
Who the fuck's gonna listen to my recommendation?
Bingo. That's how you should have known it was a joke, buddy.
You never know.
They wouldn't listen to my recommendation either, but here we are.
So we'll change this one up. Well, actually, I'm going to go backwards here for a second. Going back to your Little Mermaid vampire thing. So 3 vampires walk into a bar. The first one says to the bartender, "I'll have a pint of blood." The second one says, "I'll have a pint of blood too." The third one says, "I'll have a pint of plasma." The bartender says, "So that'll be 2 bloods and a Blood Light."
You're right. A Blood Light, yeah. That's great. Doris, I'm giving her all she's got, Captain. I just understood so many things about Hollywood in that moment that it's not even funny. Doris, you gave goddamn Forrest Gump the Wilson idea from the movie Castaway, didn't you? I'm giving her all she's got, Captain Wilson! No! Get it out of my head! Brilliant. You guys are great.
Oh, God.
Where's
Wow.
Amanda? Where's Amanda at? I thought she said she wasn't leaving.
I think we laughed Amanda into trouble.
Great.
The last things that Amanda said in this chat that I'm staring at that I can't reply to or anything, but I can see it, say, I'm dying, I can't, with a bunch of laugh faces and a cry face.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
Like a happy, weeping laugh emoji.
Yeah, because
And nothing since. That was at 9:44, 16 minutes ago, or whatever.
Yeah, because right before that she said, "Thanks, guys, I needed the laughs."
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Where's
if she'd got her ass up here, she could have tossed you around like a midget, and we'd all be laughing even harder. But okay.
You know what? Bring it.
Come on now, don't fire me, Derek. Don't do that.
I'm not firing you. Ugh.
Giving her all she's got, Captain. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Here you go. Two friends are walking their dogs together. One has a big black lab. The other one has a little minuscule chihuahua. They pass a bar, and the lab owner goes, "Hey, let's go get a beer." The chihuahua walker complains, "Yeah, that'd be great, but we can't take our dogs in there." The first one responds, "Watch me." The lab owner strolls in with her dog and orders a beer. The bartender says, "Sorry, you can't bring your dog in here." Says, "He's my seeing eye dog," the woman replies, feigning offense. The bartender quickly apologizes and serves her a beer. The other woman follows her chihuahua in tow and orders a beer as well. Again, the bartender says, "There are no dogs allowed in the bar." She says, "He's my seeing eye dog," the woman replies. Guy goes, "Yeah, right. A chihuahua? Give me a break." Without missing a beat, the woman goes, "They gave me a chihuahua?"
Right. Yeah. Oh, yeah. They gave me a fucking chihuahua. Did the bartender serve her the beer?
Didn't say.
That's all we need to know.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, fuck. This is a great
Again, to the mass public out there who may or may not see this in the future, we mean no offense to any culture, any race, any disability or otherwise. These are jokes. It's
Very true.
called the Comedy Hour for a reason. So don't get your panties in a bunch if you're politically and incorrectly offended by something that has no bearing on general comedy.
I'll give you a better one. Welcome back to the 80s when things made sense.
True.
Things didn't even make sense then.
They made a hell
It
of a
was
lot
all
more
about
sense.
dollars.
They made a hell of a lot more sense then than they do now.
Are
Hey.
you sure about that?
All right, let's. Okay. I hear you. Let's talk about things that we could do then and did do then that
Hey, Rick.
that you can't do now. Specifically, let me give you some movie examples. Okay.
Pickle Rick.
Pickle Rick
What's up,
Dick.
Pickle Rick?
Pickle Dick, what's going on, buddy?
Sorry, we don't have Spike here, dude. Otherwise, we'd give you the running pickle.
I'll give you something. There was no snowflakes in the 80s like there is today.
Correct.
Yeah. Well, think about this, okay? Think about this. You could never, ever, ever make blazing saddles today.
Correct.
That's how you could.
Yeah. The sheriff is near. Yeah.
You couldn't make Joanna Man today.
Nope.
Okay.
Son, what's up, Ricky?
True.
Yeah, you couldn't make Soul Man today. Okay, you couldn't. Here's one you wouldn't think of. You couldn't make 16 candles today.
No.
No, but they could make Top Gun 2.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll go along with that.
I got to
Top
reset.
Gun-
It seems we have a new guest.
Yes,
You
we
can't.
do. We got my son. We got my son Richard.
And that's another thing. And I have to
Richard,
agree
what's up, buddy?
I have to agree with Captain Dick's seafood shenanigans there. They can't make 16 candles today, but they can make Top Gun 2 and Young Guns 3. Come on.
Well, but see, Tell me what Top Gun offended.
Nobody.
Everybody.
Okay, just because you're not a Tom
It offended
Cruise fan,
everybody because it was Hollywood's last attempt to remake something great from that era after they ran out of ideas of what the hell to do.
And honestly, dude, I thought it was a little too short. Not to go back into our short jokes, but seriously, I thought it was a little too short. But other than that, it wasn't bad. And I will give them this. I will give them this. In all seriousness, and I know this is supposed to be a comedy thing, but in all seriousness, given what Val Kilmer has had to go through, I think that they did the most respectable job.
Yeah,
agreed.
Of working his character in, so that he wasn't left out and forgotten from the original movie. I'll give you that. Now, what I don't like is what's the one that they're doing? It's Disney's got a hand in it. Oh, it's the Willow series where they've got him playing and his son talking in his place. I'm not a big fan of that one.
Well, I mean, it's kind of like the new Fast X movie. Everything is going to be so CGI because they've run out of legitimate story ideas and things to do for and with our actors and actresses, however I'm supposed to say that.
Actresses.
They've run out of freaking original ideas as a whole. So they're doing everything they can to cling to this idea that, oh, well, maybe if we just update things, like look at Cocaine Bear. There's movies out there with crazy bears, people being lost in the woods. We don't need to put the movie fucking Blow or Traffic or any of that crap into a wilderness scene like it wants to be some Brokeback Mountain or some other shit that's going on. You know, they're out of fresh ideas completely.
And and I agree. And again, they're bringing Young Guns 3. Why the hell do they need a Young Guns 3?
Yeah, guys, hang on for 1 sec. Ricky, were you trying to say something? If you are, you're muted, dude.
I know I'm muted. It's the show cloud. But, we're prepping for our West Virginia run.
Okay. Well, that'll work for Nicole to get her up a little bit taller.
Nice.
Speaking of, do you guys have more snow coming in up there from what I've been hearing?
It's yet to be seen. The temperatures right now, in conjunction with the precipitation, are too high for it to be snow.
Okay.
However, as we all know, Mother Nature is way off her meds. So
the backside of that's coming through could bring you snow.
Yeah.
Okay, fair enough.
Yep. So I'm not saying anything, but I will say what's really weird is for a location that has gotten snow, at least some snow every year, year over year for the last 10 years that we've been up here. We've only gotten snow, where it stayed on the ground for a little bit, 3 times.
Right. Well, I know there's something weird going on because within the next few days, it's supposed to drop back down to like 42 for the low here in Florida. That only happens behind a system that's rolling across the country, bringing cold temperatures and whatever.
Yeah. Elaine wants to know what you're cooking.
I am making Velveeta
There you go.
with hamburger.
Comfort food.
Oh, dude.
Comfort food. Yes.
Besides
Well,
Jace,
Rick, I hope you
say,
get to 1,000.
besides Jace, I would say I'm the second in comfort food.
Nice.
All right.
Sloppy Joe's. Bingo.
And
Ooh, that's actually a good idea. A macaroni and cheese topped sloppy Joe. Like barbecue style sloppy Joe.
Well,
the way I
Dan,
do it is really different. But on top of that, let me grab it out.
It's French bread. It's Italian bread, garlic bread.
Garlic bread.
Oh yeah. Mmm.
So I've been kind of kicking backside, if you will,
Okay.
trying to get this done.
All right.
Ground beef or steak, or what do you got in the pan there?
Ground beef.
All right.
Nice.
I got this. All right. Everybody give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down. Based on what he just said, getting a Subway size sub roll, cutting it open and pulling out a little bit of the insides, and then putting down the sloppy Joe mix, and then putting down the Velveeta over top of that.
You would get my vote, but I usually mix it all together.
Well, you could do that too. But yeah, just
A barbecue pub sub from Publix.
Yeah, and you're right beside a
Ground
hot
beef,
steak.
brisket, bacon, white shells and cheese on a garlic bread hoagie.
Oh, yes, please.
I think that works. Yeah.
I see a lot of potential there, man. Well done.
A Philly cheesesteak.
Macaroni and cheese Philly cheesesteak's another damn good idea.
Yeah. What the hell?
Actually,
What would you call it though?
A macaroni and cheese hamburger.
Comfort food.
Comfort
Call
food.
it
Yeah.
Philly cheese.
How about this for you guys? A mac and cheese burger.
That's
they have
done
it here.
everywhere.
Yep.
They have
That's
it
a
here at
thing.
Actually, I got one you guys are going to see soon because I got the recipe for it the other day, and it's too good to pass up. I just have to get the peppers to do it with. Is you take a green pepper, a red pepper, an orange pepper, and a yellow pepper, and you cut the top and the bottom off of it, get all the seeds and crap out of it, and then cut it into two or three rings each, depending on how big it is. You then take and create your hamburger, rice, whatever mix like you would for stuffed peppers. Okay. Go to your frying pan, drop a bunch of cheese, shredded cheese down, put the pepper ring down on top of that, and then fill that full of the stuffing mix. Then put a whole bunch of cheese over top of that and set it to cook. Leave it on there for a couple, 3 minutes so that the cheese cooks up on the bottom. Pick it up and flip it over so the cheese cooks on the top, and you end up with a cheese burger stuffed pepper.
Nice.
That does sound good, actually.
Yep, and it's finger food. You can hold it.
I like finger food.
Yep.
I'm just draining grease right now.
So, And we lost Dan the man.
But I saw the link, so I figured you guys were doing food tonight.
Now, decided to do something a little different tonight. We haven't we advertise multiple things on the channel, and I've done mostly almost exclusively food porn. So I decided tonight was going to be we're going to focus in on jokes and just yucking it up for a little bit.
Yeah, no worries.
So, but that's
Jason,
okay.
your idea with the stuffed pepper finger food sounds freaking epic. I just had to kill my mic for a minute to handle something here personally. Sorry about that.
Oh no, that's okay. I figured you were drooling or something.
That one actually gave me an idea. It was where you mentioned having multiple peppers instead of cutting them in rings. What if you deep fried a half of each pepper and used that like a burger bun?
Yeah.
And then made a burger to where you didn't have bread, but you had like deep fried panko crusted pepper halves. Instead of having stuffed peppers, you had pepper bun burgers.
Yeah, you could do that.
Mm-hmm.
You'd do that. You'd have to make the burgers more of a big ass meatball though.
There you go.
So, but yeah, you could do that.
I don't know. I don't have the budget or the kitchen to pull it off, but it sounds freaking epic. Sounds delicious all the way around.
Yeah, I'm gonna try and do that. My son's coming up this coming week. Provided that he called me earlier today and said that he's got a runny nose and everything, and I told him to take a COVID test. So hopefully he doesn't. Hopefully he doesn't have COVID, and he'll be.
There's a lot of flu and RSV going around right now.
Yeah, so hopefully he'll be up here this week. And if he does come up, he actually asked for hamburgers and hot dogs. I will be doing a video on the seafood pasta salad, so you can count on seeing that one finally. 'Cause that one's
heck yeah.
I'm going to do my spaghetti again, so that's not a big deal. You guys have seen that. And he is going to do his. He's come up with a stuffed chicken recipe, and he doesn't know it yet. He doesn't know it yet, but I'm going to video him while he's doing that.
Are we talking whole chicken or like chicken breasts?
It's chicken breasts. He likes stuffed chicken breasts. I got him started years ago when I did chicken cordon bleu for him.
That's what I was just going to say. Like, is it a chicken cordon bleu thing or what's going on?
Dude, I have no idea. I haven't seen it yet. So
makes me want to cook the dish. I haven't.
Yeah. So you guys will find out.
We get a lot of stuffed chicken breasts down here. Publix does all types of weird stuff with it. Everything from cordon bleu to stuff like crab and seafood stuffed.
Yep. Surf and turf. Yep.
All types of things can work that kind of way. So I'm sure that's going to be good.
Oh, yeah.
100%.
Yeah. Well, the other one I'm hoping to get him to do, knock on wood, is I'm hoping to get him to do his peanut butter fudge.
All right.
Dessert style.
Yep. Nice, Ricky.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
More food porn, man. Fuck.
That's right. Food porn a la my son this time.
Oh, no.
Sloppy Joe mac and cheese. Bam.
Yes, sir.
Bingo.
Here's the thing, guys. I could eat it just like that.
Yeah, me too.
Absolutely.
This is the one meal that literally costs less than $10, including the meat, that both my kids and Nicole will absolutely smack. Like that
upgraded cheeseburger mac. You're in.
That pot is half full.
Yeah.
And it will be gone by tomorrow.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Now
and just in 5 minutes.
And here's another version of it you could do too. since you got the garlic bread out, take and lay it out on the garlic bread, not too heaped up, but lay it out on the garlic bread. Then go back and get pepper jack cheese and sprinkle shredded pepper jack cheese. Put it back in the oven for about 5-10 minutes.
Funny you should mention that. We took Texas toast, the Manwich Mac, through the Mexican blend of it. Tossed it in for 3 minutes to let that Mexican blend melt.
Uh-huh.
Oh. Like tea. And you know how Leonard is a picky eater from when we were up there?
Yeah.
Leonard ate 3.
I'll give you a quick one, and this will work for the boys. I'll give you a quick one. This will work for the boys. Go out and buy and it's going to be a little bit more than $10, but go out and buy a tray of the King Hawaiian bread dinner rolls. Okay. So, except with the volume of people you got in the house, you'll need 2 of these. A package of hot dogs, a can, actually probably 2 cans of Hormel chili with beans, and a big bag of Colby Jack cheese. Take and cut the hot dogs into small slices, throw them into the pan, and cook them up.
Ooh.
Then add the chili. While that's and put it on low so it takes a minute for all that to heat together. While that's heating up, go to and take the buns out and remove the top. Turn each one of the little ones into a bread bowl.
Oh yeah.
Then take a spoon and spoon out the chili hot dog mix into each one of the Hawaiian bread rolls, and sprinkle the cheese over the top of it. Throw it into the oven for about 10-15 minutes, and pull that apart for sliders. You can actually even use that for Super Bowl appetizers.
I got to one-up you on that, Jay.
Go for it.
Do all of that except leave the Hawaiian rolls in a sheet, cut them in half.
Yeah.
Throw everything else into a slow cooker, like a crock pot style.
Yep.
Run it on low. Take your King's Hawaiian rolls, cut them in half as the sheet that they are.
Yep.
Add that to the mix in a baking dish, and then throw it in your oven for 7 to 10 minutes. Let those buns toast up. Bam, sliders galore. Pull it out, cut them up, and go. Yes, sir.
I did that. All right. This is the one and only catering experience that I've done for my sister's bridal shower. We did jerked chicken and King Hawaiian rolls so that they could basically scoop out the chicken like you would with pulled pork and make sliders with that. And I actually did
pulled chicken sliders.
Yep, I actually did make a variety of sliders. We took 2 trays of the Hawaiian bread like that and cut it open, set them aside. The first row I made was ham and Swiss. Second row was cheddar and roast beef. Third row, was shredded. It was shredded mozzarella and pepperoni. And then the fourth row was turkey and sharp cheddar. Put the buns
That
back
sounds
on.
epic.
Oh, it was awesome. Put the buns back on top, put it back in the oven so they were all heated, and served them hot, and set them all out on a big tray where the girls could rip apart and take whatever ones that they wanted.
Nice.
Now,
Yep, toast and rip. Yes, sir. Bingo.
You're
Jason,
forgetting.
I'm gonna get off here for a bit. I gotta go rest my eyes for a little while. If you're still on or back on later on, and I'm up, I'll jump on.
No worries. Actually, I think we're going to wrap it up. We usually go about 2 hours. We're at the 2.5 hour mark now.
All right.
So
Good night, everybody. I'll talk to you all later on.
Yeah. And
Take care, Derek.
Ricky's about to serve the family food, so he's going to want to drop out so he can grab some grub. So
You guys enjoy your meal. We'll talk food and comedy again soon. Much love to everybody.
Yep. Thanks for coming, everybody. We'll talk to you.
Yeah, you forgot about your punch cakes that we made for GSS.
Yeah, we haven't gone there yet, but we will. All right, everybody have a good evening.